लाइफ में पैसे होते नहीं थे, ऑब्वियसली कहाँ से होंगे, राइट? लाइक यू डोंट हैव एनी सेविंग. Still, one thing was very common. My biggest expense was on coffee. We were very clear that this can be a big thing in India. Eastern UP, it's a small town. The moment they got this news of Deepika coming on board, overnight people started thinking, oh my God, this guy has become successful now. So आज तक लाइफ में ना किसी को टैग किया है. For us, you are paying 210. I am paying 210. Deepika is paying 210 for the coffee. So we really don't care. Shahrukh Khan, you name it, man. मतलब हमें वो marketing चाहिए ही नहीं because we are charging them.
What sets you all apart from, say, Third Wave, Bougie Cafe, all of these places?
No one is doing a full stack company, right from the back end to own manufacturing to own distribution. आप सोचो कि कल सुबह उठ के ब्रू टोकाई बना सकते हो. I can guarantee you that you won't be able to build that. यार इंडिया में कॉफी हमारी, दूध हमारा, लोग हमारे. कोई भी इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड में कोई भी चीज इंटरनेशनल नहीं है. इंडिया में दूध हमारा, लोग हमारे. तो भाई इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड किस चीज के हो? यार दिल्ली एयरपोर्ट उतरो, इंटरनेशनल आपको दिखता है. आप जाते हो यूएस, यूके, ठीक है, आपको वहाँ पे कौन सा ब्रांड दिखता है? उनके खुद का ब्रांड दिखता है, राइट? आउट ऑफ 200 locations, I operate 67 location neck to neck with any of this global giant, and I am doing 2.2 times better than any one of these people, including domestic airport जहाँ 1 करोड़ सेल करता हूँ मैं महीने का.
Shivam, is it true that Blue Tokai started with just a 1 kg roaster?
Yeah, in a living room in Gurgaon. That is how the journey started. That was back, I think, almost 12 and a half, 13 years back.
And you stepped in a few years after Matt and Namrata
Yeah.
started it. How did you guys meet? How did you know that this is something I want to get myself into?
I'm a engineer by background, from a very small town. So the only thing I wanted in life is a good education and decent money to make, so that I can support my family and upgrade them. It was not just about me. It was a big family which I come from, coming from a farming background, like there was so many complexities. My master's was in petroleum engineering, specialization in fluid mechanics. Sometimes I take time to recall, like, what did I study? So yeah, and plus the circle around me, even back then, not all my close friends, seniors, and the startup culture was about to pick up in India. That influenced me because other way of seeing it, it's very difficult to do anything in Canada and US because the market is so saturated and the cost structure is so high. Until you are seeded with a lot of $1 million, it will be impossible to build businesses over there. Okay. India was growing. There was certain hypothesis that I should come back home and try something out. So I randomly came back to India, started a tech company.
So, was that your first job?
Yeah, 2-3 months in a proper company in Canada, and post that, like, came to India. I started something around tech and automobile, and so ran it for a couple of months, raised some funding. It did not work out. लाइफ में पैसे होते नहीं थे, ऑब्वियसली कहाँ से होंगे, राइट? लाइक यू डोंट हैव एनी सेविंग. स्टिल वन थिंग वाज वेरी कॉमन. माय बिगेस्ट एक्सपेंस वाज ऑन कॉफ़ी. ओके, क्योंकि कनाडा से वो आदत हो गई थी -30 में. इन एल्बर्टा, लाइक यू जस्ट कांट सर्वाइव विदाउट कॉफ़ी, and secondly it's a very good way of killing your appetite. So you just don't want to cook like 3 times a day, तो पूरा दिन कॉफ़ी के अराउंड ही you just survive. So India में obviously that habit was there. This is I would say irreversible habit. दौला कुआं में बुआ के घर पे रहता था. वहाँ से I used to take some government bus, 10 रुपये लेके I used to come to Costa in SDA market, और डेली 2 कप कॉफ़ी पीता था, नो मैटर वॉट. ठीक है, इवन इफ आई हैव टू बोरो फ्रॉम माई सीनियर, जूनियर, जो भी मिल जाए. ठीक है. वन थिंग वॉज वेरी क्लियर कि 2 कप कॉफ़ी के बिना मैं घर वापस नहीं जाऊँगा. ऑब्वियसली एंड द टेक कंपनी वॉज नॉट वर्किंग आउट. ऑब्वियसली यू आर लुकिंग फॉर समथिंग एल्स टू डू. द रियलाइजेशन वॉज आई एम नॉट गेटिंग एनी मैसेजेस, आई एम नॉट गेटिंग एनी वैल्यू in terms of being a customer, and still, like, every day मैं बिना बुलाए बिना उसके आई एम जस्ट कमिंग paying 350 380 rupees every day uh, just to have that beverage. So I was like, oh, this is a killer category. As on date, like I don't do anything in my life without having a 2-pager hypothesis. Okay, because it's always easy to go back and see what you thought versus what you have achieved. तो उस टाइम फिर 2-पेजर इंडिया कॉफ़ी डिफरेंट हाइपोथेसिस XYZ बनाया. Then I happened to, while doing India research, I happened to visit Blue Tokai website.
When was this? In which year?
2015. Okay.
And that was how many years after it started?
2 years.
2 years.
Good website, good communication, design, product thesis, like everything was very positive. I messaged Matt randomly on LinkedIn. Okay, boss, let's meet. There's something in coffee when I'm thinking about. They used to do the roasting, this 1 kg roaster which you're talking about from Namata's house in Gurgaon. Online, Twitter, farmers market, like that is the sales channel, a couple of B2B orders. The first roastery or come office in Chatula Jab, Champa Gali, that was being set. ठीक है, अभी बन रहा था वो. When we met in 15 minutes, if we were very clear that this can be a big thing in India. Secondly, the clarity was you never know how long it's going to take to build this category. It is not 4-5 year tech startup and like you become a millionaire or billionaire, right? It's a consumable which takes time to build. You will easily make out, ठीक है, कौन क्या करता है. Design, communication, like the softer bit of Blue Tokai is all Namrata. Product, finance, Matt handles expansion, let's say the cafe bit, supply chain, like that is what I handle. That clarity was on the table within 15 minutes, like, okay, fine, ये तो चाहिए हमें life में. So why not to build this together? ठीक है. So through LinkedIn, we don't have any connection, any background. That is how we started and started selling coffees. LinkedIn people have most of my connections, to be honest, or the investor reach out has happened through LinkedIn. You just have to be very specific why and what. Most of the interaction or the hiring for that matter, I pick up candidates from LinkedIn messages.
That's the new way to go.
That's the only way to go.
Oh, that's the only way to go.
Yeah.
How much money did you all start with, and how soon did that run out for you all to then think of different options and to grow and scale?
We did not have any money, all three of us. Most of the founders don't have money to start. किसी के पास पैसे नहीं होते हैं, हमारे पास भी नहीं थे. It was just couple of lakhs.
If you were to give me a number, like a rough number,
20-25 lakh.
that's it.
That's it. उससे start हुआ था, and then this is a capex heavy business. You need a lot of money to build a retail chain. We were very clear कि या तो हम इसको अपने पेस से ग्रो करें, ठीक है, like very organically, bootstrapped and like reinfusing the profit and all. The other option was कि it's too big of an opportunity back then कि अगर हम नहीं करेंगे तो कोई और करेगा, right? So we thought like let's build something. Let's not care about the ownership in hand. Let's care more about whether we can build the biggest coffee brand out of India or a legacy brand. That was the driver for us.
And how close are you all to that goal that you told me right now? The number one brand in coffee in
Yes,
India.
we are number one brand of
Okay.
coffee in India. Like there is no one bigger than us when it comes to Indian coffee.
Anyone closer to you all? Right behind you all?
Third
if you were to
wave.
say third wave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, so hypothesis is like अगले 10 साल में we should be at least have some success in global market also.
When did you all start to see growth? Like if you were to share a few initial milestones with me, what would they be?
Growth is anything better than fast, right? We were slightly ahead because we were building the category for Indians, or in this country we were the first to start specialty coffee. There was no one doing before us, so we were slightly ahead of the curve in terms of consumption versus what we are trying to build. Very, very rapidly we are matching up to, even the consumption is going up, so as the quality coffee consumption is also picking up. A major inflection point in terms of speed has come around 2022, and from there, like I would say we have grown much faster than expected. Only two reasons, right? Like one, the category was growing fast, and second, we have at least 10 years of experience with us to understand like how we want to grow the brand from here.
There are a lot of players in the market right now, right? So what sets you all apart from, say, Third Wave, Bougie Cafe, all of these places?
First of all, like the product, the ideology, or the sourcing, or the value chain, and the how we are running the business, right from the farms to your cup. Even at the farm level, we do a lot of process interventions. We do our own roasting. So the way we are managing the product and is very very different than the brand which you are mentioning. That is number one. Number two is we are a coffee company. We are not a cafe company. Mathematically, we will be selling same number of cups as that of our cafe to people sitting at home. All this home brewing, FMCG. So that is still 25-30% of our business. People are making it more of a cafe brand. We are making this more of a coffee brand. So that is the second differentiator. Nanolot and XYZ other things which we do at the back end and want consumers to try that out. To introducing that new thing to the consumer, we take a lot of pride in that, like the way we are doing it. So
Yeah.
ultimately, if you're running a cafe, you're running a cafe.
But you all are more than a cafe.
Yeah, any given day. Any given day, we are more than a cafe because no one is doing a full stack company. When I say full stack, it's like right from the back end to own manufacturing to own distribution. The way we have built up the company is very, very different. It's not that we started cafe first. We started as a roaster, making good beans first or roasting good beans first. Introduce that to the consumer, then entered cafe, then evolve the product. Then now the FMCG products we are evolving and making it. So the entire thought process is very, very different because people generally jump directly to opening cafes.
Yeah. So you're known to be the ops guy. What's the first thing that you changed or fixed when you came in and that you thought, okay, this needs to change and this can't go the way it's going?
Even whatever I built so far, let's say at the back end or the tech or the processes or XYZ, you have to always keep on changing that. Okay, let's say the systems and processes, even what we built in 2015-16 is not apt to run, let's say 200 cafes, right? Now we have the process and system which might be apt for 200 cafes, but we want to open 800 cafes. Okay, so you have to constantly keep on evolving and improving your control measures. ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि मैं आया और लाइफ में oh my god everything was I mean I think that is more required today.
As a brand, you all have seen massive growth. What are a few strategies you think led to this? Major ones, if you could list some out for me.
Less marketing, more product, focusing more on educating or communication about the product. We believe more on pull versus push. Okay, so all this discounting, mega campaigns, brand ambassadors, okay, all these things we have kept ourselves away from. It was more on let's make the product good. If someone likes it, I'm pretty sure this is a lifestyle category, right? If you like it, you will convince 10 other people, and those 10 other people will. So focus more on consistency and the product quality and the repeat of the customer. It might take a bit longer to build the brand where we are today, but I think it's more sustainable, and in the long run, I think the advantage is huge.
So you're not a fan of marketing too much.
No.
How much do you all spend on marketing?
Around 1%.
1%.
Yeah. For the store, we rarely do any campaign or marketing.
Now, your brand works with 100 plus growers. What made that model scalable and how do you pick these farms?
So skilled, there is no doubt of good quality coffee in India. Okay, there's no doubt. Every region have their speciality and the way of growing it and uniqueness around that. It was more on because it's a single harvest in India. You have to project 1 year forward your consumption and then do the buying call. The math has to be very right. How much new farmers you have to onboard, how much coffee you want to buy, because at the end you don't want wastage, right? And we started with 12-13 farmers, and I think right now we are roughly around 88, 90. Now the selection process is no matter how good coffee you are buying, green beans, it all depends the roasting process, how you are visualizing that, whether it's going to be medium roast, dark roast, manual brew, espresso, all those permutation combination has to be fixed. Every year we get like few hundred, I would say, samples from different farmers. We roast it, we cup it. Then just buying beans is just solving 40-50% of the problem. We have our own onboarding process where we roast the coffee, we cup it. Again, like what we have, what we want to retain from last year, the farmers इस साल 20 नए फार्म के साथ काम करते हैं या फिर we need to buy 300 ton more coffee. So it's a serious math and serious process. So
रोस्टिंग कैपेसिटी क्या है आप?
roasting capacity क्या है हमारी? In 20 minutes we can roast in India roughly around 100 kgs of coffee. We have built the facilities in a manner like we want to be always underutilized. We keep on upgrading the process and the capacity because we don't want that to be the bottleneck. Because sometimes what happens is कि let's say Diwali के time या B2B order, ठीक है, the spikes are very high.
Yeah.
Okay. If you are balancing everything year long कि average लोगे आप, ठीक है, so you have to be always 30-40% should be excess.
And does that grow each year, or you've seen like a similar scale, say in the past 3 years, 4 years?
Since inception, every year has been a positive growth. From last 5 years, the average growth would be roughly around 65-70% CAGR.
Shivam, how much does quality coffee cost to make than what a customer buys?
So it starts from, let's say, 200 rupees kg. The green beans goes up to 900 rupees a kg or 1000 rupees a kg. Okay.
And you sell them for?
We sell them for 1600 rupees to 2400. Something B2B and retail prices are different, but blended margin is around 50-55%.
That's a good amount of margin, don't you think?
Still, we don't make money. So people often see like this is to 35 rupees mein bana. Yes, people are even making it in 20 rupees also.
Yeah.
But the rental is 15-20%, the manpower cost is 50-20%, the ACs and all is 3-4%. So in a cup, you're actually paying less for the COGS, the cost of good, versus the other cost associated. क्योंकि लास्ट में सबके पास 20-25% ही नेट बचता है, right? Even in that also most of us are struggling to make that money, right? But I think FMCG में 55% cafe में 70% is the standard.
You also offer like a lot of ranges. We are talking beans, cold brews, all of the ranges that you have. If you were to give me a split in terms of the money that comes in from each, what would that be?
So 75% is cafe, 25% is non-cafe. In cafes, roughly around 50% is coffee, 40% is bakery and food, and 10%, around 10% is this FMCG products, what you mentioned, cold brew cans. And in non-cafe, obviously everything is product driven. Number one would be obviously beans. Then those easy pour in the FMCG category. In the cafe category, it's cappuccinos, ice lattes, these are the major contributors.
Beans wise, I've heard a lot of people say that when they open the packet only, they get this very strong aroma. You will not find that anywhere else. Do you think if tomorrow someone comes in trying to copy all, they can get close to that?
Yeah.
They can.
If they spend decent amount of time, you just can't do it overnight. Keep on saying product is, let's say, 40-50% of the game. Execution is the next 40-50% of the game. Even in cracking those two, is never a function of money. It's always a function of, I would say, time. Yes, it is doable and people are making as good as us, like in India. So that's a good thing. आप सोचो कि कल सुबह उठ के ब्रू टोकाई बना सकते हो, I can guarantee you that you won't be able to build that. ठीक है, because there's so many other complexities in scaling up the business, in achieving the consistency, in setting up the processes, setting up the supply chain. I mean, training. There are n number of complexities which just can't be solved just with money. It is doable, but it is challenging.
Across your channels, B2B, B2C, D2C, which is your strongest channel? And if you could tell me a split-wise revenue of each of these channels?
B2B business is 8 to 10% of our entire pie. Everything else is B2C. So strongest would be cafe, but our product sale, because even from the cafes we sell a lot of coffee beans. The amount of coffee we roast is good because ultimately customers are consuming it, no matter whether you're consuming at your office or at your home or at our cafe.
How many stores do you all have here in India?
199.
And in a year, how many number of stores do you all normally open?
This year we will be opening 100 new stores. So the count would be 250. So every third day there's a Blue Tokai opening in India from last so many months. Okay. So this year is around 100. So that will take the count to 250. Next year, let's not talk about 5 years. Next year, it will be 150. But someday, maybe I just want to open a cafe every day, because like all this Chinese story and US story, like people are opening roughly around 10 store every day
Globally,
in China. Yeah,
in China.
yeah.
How do they all stay in business but then? If
Consumption is so high in India, like people are consuming coffee. I mean, India mein consumption is in grammage per capita. In this countries, it's 2 kgs, 3 kgs. So imagine this gram change to kgs, even for 20 crore of us. It will be like, that's what the aspiration I told you, right? It keeps on changing, right? Someday, if coffee picks up in India, I want to be the first person to open a store every day to cater to that consumption. Obviously, like not in my personal fascination and ki store khulna hai, but like if the consumption picks up, which is picking up, I think there will be a day like we'll open a cafe every day.
you just spoke about China's level, how soon do we think India can get there?
Some part of India will reach. There are different stratas in India, right? Like, so I think metro cities will pick up in next 5-6 years. It's also function of GDP. It's also function of earning. The consumption of coffee is linked to the income also, right? The overall India growth, because we are sub part of that. Okay, faster the India matches with, let's say, any of this global economy, I think there will be more speed in terms of coffee catching up with the consumption of these countries. Shanghai में, China में, there is more than 10,000 branded cafes. And पूरे India में, ठीक है, there is only 2,500 branded cafes. We are so heavily underpenetrated कि अगर ये ग्राम kgs में छोड़ो 3x भी हो जाए, ठीक है, there will be 10,000 at least. आप ये तो मान सकते हो, right? New York has 30,000, Shanghai has 10,000. तो इंडिया में सारा इंडिया मिला के आपके पास 2500-3000 ब्रांडेड कैफेज अगर हैं, ठीक है, फॉर ऑल दिस रिटेल चेन एंड माई मैथ, ठीक है, द सेम इन 3000-4000 जो भी है, इट विल बी लाइक ह्यूमंगस अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस टू ओपन लाइक at least 1,000 Blue Tokai, at least.
Store-wise, do you think it's more harder in terms of opening the first 50 cafes, or is it hard from 100 to next 130? Like, what's harder?
The first 51.
The first 50.
We started importing experience from outside only in 2023. Okay. Till then, we did everything by our own. First 50, I would say 63 cafes, until 63 cafes. हमने design किया, हमने execute किया, हमने collateral print कराया, हमने hiring किया, हमने training किया. Like everything was hands-on. ठीक है. There's so many learnings, right? वो करके ही आएगा.
And what's the average footfall per cafe, and how much do you need to sort of break even?
100 cups, 80 to 100 cups.
Average footfall per cafe?
140, 150 people in a day.
Cafe like this in Bombay, capex required would be how much?
Around 80 lakhs to, let's say, 1 crore.
How much of your revenue that comes in from, say, different channels, predictable versus volatile? If you were to give me rough mix of that also.
Volatility is less, and also this is a category which is not trendy. आप समझो कि ऐसा नहीं है कि आज आप कॉफ़ी पी रहे हो क्योंकि दूसरे पी रहे हो, कल नहीं पियोगे क्योंकि दूसरे नहीं पी रहे हैं, राइट? दिस कैटेगरी हैज़ मोर रिपीट एंड मोर स्टिकनेस in consumers versus, let's say, any other category which you can talk about, right? Let's say maybe fast fashion or beauty or skincare or whatever it is. So even the global average for the repeat in these categories versus coffee, so coffee is very high, okay? So that makes the business more predictable.
What's your biggest cost inefficiency that you have just made peace with because that is needed to keep the quality that you all have?
Over hiring at backend because most of these things are handcrafted, especially the bakery bit or even the roasting. And we don't want to say tomorrow, whatsoever reason, 10 people leave us or 20 people leave us. And we are stuck with taking shortcut to meet the demand. Okay. So we have always inflated the backend hiring so that we have reserve people in hand so that if whatsoever happens, if something goes south, you don't have to think about कि product कौन बनाएगा आप कैसे बनाएंगे. All this direct sourcing, farmers, processing.
What's your average revenue per cafe?
A mature outlet which is more than 12 months, it yearly it is from 2.8 crore to 3.5 crore. Depends on city to city. So
And if you were to give me the lowest and highest, what would that be?
highest would be 5.56 crore a year. Lowest would be 1.5, 1.8 crore a year. Ultimately, you have to pick only 2-3 parameters in your life to run the business. You just can't be thinking, ये आज revenue सोचा, कल EBITDA सोचा, परसों gross margin सोचा, उसके बाद से कुछ और सोचा, ठीक है. This year 95% plus cafes which we have opened has made money in month 1. But उस पे कौन ज़्यादा बनाया, कम बनाया, I don't have an answer for that. But जो 2 store let's say मसूरी और जीरकपुर, वो मेरे दिमाग में अटका हुआ because they have started making money, let's say क्योंकि पहले महीने दूसरे महीने नहीं बनाया, but उसके numbers मुझे याद है.
What changed for the brand after Deepika came in as an investor for you all?
I started getting more respect in my hometown. Because the village or the place where I come from,
Where do you come
UP,
from?
Eastern UP, it's a small town. जो भी मेरे cousins and like family and friends there, ठीक है. लोगों को लगता था कि चलो कॉफ़ी शॉप चलाता है, कुछ कुछ करता है, रेस्टोरेंट चलाता है, ठीक है. उनको ऑल दिस सीरीज ए सीरीज बी ये सब तो कोई आइडिया नहीं है. बट द मोमेंट they got this news of Deepika coming on board, I mean like overnight people started thinking, oh my god, this guy has become successful now. So that is the only change I would say has happened.
Where did you all think that it was needed the most once that funding came in?
We did not went and raised from let's say individuals. So there was a round which was happening through a banker, which was I think 200 crore round. So there she participated. So I mean it was a small part of that larger chunk.
What do you think made her say yes to you all?
यार हमने लाइफ में मूवी PR नहीं किया था, ठीक है.
Oh yeah, why not? Oh, you said you hate marketing.
Not in marketing, we just really like. आप सोचो किसी को नहीं पता कि माधुरी इज इन्वेस्टर इन अस,
Oh,
ठीक है.
really?
या किसी को नहीं पता है बंदर कोट, किसी को पता ही नहीं है, ठीक है. कोहली अभी yesterday ही इन अ शूट ही वाज कैरिंग ब्लू टोकाई. मेरा एक दोस्त भेजा. हम आज तक लाइफ में ना किसी को टैग किए हैं, ठीक है. फॉर अस you are paying 210, I am paying 210, Deepika is paying 210 for the coffee, so we really don't care. Okay, it's not off attitude, but it's just that we don't want to build thing around which is not sustainable in the long run. ठीक है, हमें spikes नहीं चाहिए life में, ठीक है. And she's also a customer, right? Like so why on this plus शाहरुख खान, you name it man, like रेड चिली में ब्लू टोकाई है. आप ऐसा कोई उठा लो बॉलीवुड, ठीक है. अंबानी की शादी हमने कॉफ़ी की, लेकिन किसी के बारे में हम पोस्ट नहीं करते. मतलब हमें वो मार्केटिंग चाहिए ही नहीं बिकॉज वी आर चार्जिंग देम, ठीक है. एंड ऑब्वियसली वी आर नॉट पेइंग देम, ठीक है, द अदर वे, ठीक है. दीपिका इन्वेस्टेड इन अस. I think she took her own time. She wanted to come in, let's say, 2020. She has been consuming Blue Tokai since very long. She liked the product.
Blue Tokai, is it profitable?
Yeah.
And what are a few numbers that you can give us in terms of revenue, EBITDA, all of that, if you could break that down for us?
We are roughly around 600 crore ARR and making decent few crores a month as our EBITDA. So
A range?
range is right now, it varies, right? Like because of the product mix. But we had been constantly being positive and around 4-5% positive EBITDA from last so many months. Yeah, 1,000 crore is the next milestone. Obviously, like after 600 only comes 1,000 thing. In 12, 14 months, we should be able to do that.
And what are you all on track to make this year?
Yearly revenue would be roughly around, right now we are trending at touching 550, 540, 550 crores,
How much did you all make last year?
340 crores. 2023 से भी पैसे थे, ठीक है. आई कुड हैव ओपन 100-150 बैक देन ऑल्सो, ठीक है. बट आप सोचो उससे पहले मैंने 15-20 कैफे साल में खोले थे. सो द फर्स्ट स्टेप इज टू रैम्प अप थिंग्स टू लेट्स से 40-50. Then the next year we opened 60. Then this year we are opening 100. Then next year 150. You never know. And that's the aspiration I talk about, right? Maybe one every day, ठीक है. So it has to be gradual. It cannot be just
Too ambitious.
too ambitious. And ambitious करोगे क्या यार, ठीक है, कि आपको कैपेबिलिटी अपनी कैलिब्रेट करो बॉस.
Did there ever a point come when Blue Tokai was close to like shutting down?
Yeah, we have quite a few times. One was in COVID. So we were never able to raise a larger check before COVID. फिर क्या हुआ कि someone agreed just before COVID, like say if things started in January, I think we got a term sheet in September. The money was about to come in January. Then COVID happened. Obviously, that money did not came in. We were and zero revenue. अकाउंट में पैसे नहीं, ठीक है ही नहीं. मतलब 4-5 करोड़ रुपए थे, वो भी रेंटल एंड सैलरी. तो हमारा मैथ ही 40-45 दिन का रनवे बचा था. दैट वाज द होल गेम. ऑनलाइन सेल, डिलीवरी, कुछ भी करके वी मैनेज टू गेट the sales back.
Shivam, how big is the coffee market in India today and where do you all stand in it?
Overall coffee market is roughly around 12,000 to 15,000 crores. The FMCG and the instant forms the majority of that. Cafe market is somewhere around 6,000 to 8,000 crores. Okay. We are ranked 2 in terms of revenue. This is growing at a CAGR of at least 12 to 13%. That is the overall category. But what we are playing is the subcategory from commodity to specialty, or from let's say instant to beans. That is growing much faster. Okay. So the pie in which we are operating is growing much faster than the overall category. So we have ample room to be at least like let's say 2-3,000 crore revenue company.
How many cafes do you think India can really get to, realistically talking, before it hits the saturation level?
This is dependent on other parameters, right? Which is income of the country, growth of the country, lifestyle, exposure, social media. Okay. So these are all parameters which drive the consumption of the question which you asked. Okay. But let's say even if you shut down everything today, let's say all these parameters, still India can have at least, in my opinion, 800 Blue Tokais, 800 to 1,000. एंड आप सोचो कि कैफ़े है ही नहीं इंडिया में. आप दूसरे देशों में जाते हो, आप कैफ़े नहीं ढूंढते हो. कैफ़े आपको दिखता है. इफ़ वो कहीं पे भी आप चले जाओ, ठीक है. यू डोंट हैव टू ओपन गूगल मैप कि ओ माई गॉड चलो अब कैफ़े. ये इकलौता देश है कि बॉम्बे में भी हमें ढूंढना पड़ता है कि अच्छा कैफ़े है कहाँ, राइट. Versus cafes on your face, right? When you go to any, even if you go to Thailand, Vietnam, even these developing countries, so imagine we are very far behind in terms of the penetration level of cafes.
You think there's this perfect spot to open a cafe in Mumbai? People think it's Bandra. What are your thoughts on that?
Bandra में I won't say Bandra as a perfect spot, because what is there is you are oversupplied, okay, and you have limited audience because it's not a vertical development, right? सब 4 floor 3 floor ऐसे घर है, right? So there are limited people, right? And then supply is huge, okay. So what happens is कि to stand out, okay, or to have a longer term business, okay, because people are flooded with options, right? So and as a human being you would love to experiment, right?
Yeah.
So that is a risky proposition.
What are a few myths about founders that you think are floating around?
Founder as a word is a
Is a myth.
Yeah, I mean, there's no meaning for that. I mean, except like लोगों ने हिंदी को ट्रांसलेट कर दिया, ठीक है? कि संस्थापक पहले बोलते थे शायद, if I'm not wrong. थोड़ा restrictions आ जाता है लाइफ में, to be very honest.
You told me that you did have a tech startup and then you moved from there. As someone who's building something, how do you know when it's the right time to stop trying what you're trying and it's not working and to move on from that?
It was the circumstances which led to the closure. Uh, which was, let's say, someone promised me funding, he gave 50% and then overnight he did not give the money. तो अगर suppose कि मुझे एक महीना मेहनत करके 8 घंटे, if the final outcome on Excel sheet looks like worst case scenario of 5 lakh sale and best case scenario of 50 lakh sales, I think that is not worth it. ठीक है.
What do you think are a few mistakes that founders make at the start of their business that can cost them a lot in their journey further?
Seeking excessive valuation as a validation of uh, their success or the hypothesis they have. Today, someone gives me 20,000 crores valuation for Blue Tokai. Should I take it or should I leave it? The answer is I should leave it because this is for at this point of time. But you will be judged basis on how you are going to justify those numbers in coming years. So you're already carrying that baggage of excessive math because things will boil down to 5x 6x of revenue, things will boil down to 40 50x of EBITDA. तो फिर 20,000 के लिए math करना would be like you're pushing yourself from a cliff, right? Like it is impossible.
What are your thoughts on this whole work life balance debate? Where do you stand?
In the extreme end,
Where there's work or where there's balance?
excessive balance, I would say. I mean, I personally don't see any value as a human being to not have a work-life balance. As a human being, we are not just here to make money. Uh, uh, we are here to live a good life, to achieve more. Yes, that is the aspiration. But for that, only sacrifices has to be made in a very limited manner. 5 days, 8 hours, a lot of mental peace, 8 hours of sleep, 3-4 hours of kids time, uh, at least 5 times in a week, going out and having dinner no matter where you are going. I think those are basics which we have always lived by and which we have always given to everyone being associated with Blue Tokai, no matter where you are in your hierarchy level. The standards are same, right from barista to, let's say, any one of us.
There's also this notion that MBA is a waste these days. What are your thoughts on that? Are you someone who thinks to be a founder or to build a business, you don't need that degree anymore and it's just a waste, or it can never be a waste?
It depends if you're coming from a village or you're coming from a rich family. So I'm telling you the two extremes, right? If your dad is rich, I mean, like you have a lot of backup. But if you are coming from a average income family, then there is no match for an education, and that there cannot be any better plan B than having a good degree, whether it's an MBA, whether it's a BTech or any degree. There is no harm in having a good education, right? Like writing it on Instagram, take MBA is a waste, or degree is a waste. I mean, I won't buy that out, right? If you make that individual sit in front of at any given point of time, the other person, what he knows, he might not be aware of that, right? All this 3Ps and XYZ. Even I, after running business for 12 years, all the people who are MBA, I learned from them because of the structure, because of the theory, because of so many things they have learned, right? Which I have no idea, right? Just seeing the top line and the bottom line and the company success does not define that you know everything and something is not required.
What were the few challenges that you faced in your journey? Could be life wise or business wise.
Yes, challenges he overcame karke, we could have opened 200 cafes or thinking about it because every step has a. And what is your job profile? Problem आ रहा हम solve करते हैं. प्रॉब्लम नहीं आता तो हमारे पास काम नहीं होता, ठीक है. We look for problems, right? ठीक है. So every day what as an individual we are doing is like look for problem or there is a problem to solve it. The biggest challenge which I am facing or wants to solve is why people think what they are thinking. Okay. Because to manage the manpower better, uh, just teaching them how to make coffee is not even 20% of the task, because my business is dependent on the staff behavior, their happiness quotient, how they're interacting with staff. ठीक है, no matter the coffee is good or bad, if someone is serving with you a smile and you take it up, and no matter how good your product is, if someone is making a sadumu and serving it to you, you'll be very offended. So how that fluctuates, ठीक है, in a human, कि यार ये बंदा ऐसे सोच रहा है, क्यों सोच रहा है. अगर हमने यही सॉल्व कर दिया कि वो क्यों सोच रहा है, ठीक है, you never know, traffic might be one reason, right, which I have started realizing after shifting to Mumbai. I aspire to solve that one day.
Do you think people are ever going to get tired of coffee?
No, the same way people are not ever tired of having water, uh, some or beer for that matter. It can be only dented by 5-10%. It cannot be overtaken by anything else. The scale is massive, right, across globe. तो सपोज इंडिया में हमने माचा ज़्यादा बेच भी दिया, जापान में, आप यूएस में, यूके में. सो एवरीथिंग इज अराउंड हाउ बिग द साइज इज. व्हाट आई हैव रियलाइज इज कि मैं पीएमओ ऑफिस में बैठ के ये बोल दिया एंड दे गॉट सो हैप्पी अबाउट इट कि यार इंडिया में, ठीक है, कॉफ़ी हमारी, दूध हमारा, लोग हमारे, ठीक है, कोई भी इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड में कोई भी चीज़ इंटरनेशनल नहीं है, ठीक है. दूध हमारा, लोग हमारे, तो भाई इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड किस चीज़ के हो, ठीक है, नंबर 1. नंबर 2, ठीक है, कि हमारे देश में हर एक कैटेगरी में देयर शुड बी अ लीडर, ठीक है, विच इज़ एन इंडियन ब्रांड, ठीक है. पीपल आर सो फैसिनेटेड बाई लेट्स से ग्लोबल ब्रांड्स, ठीक है, कि आप भूल ही जा रहे हो कि इंडिया में भी देर आर equally good players. Indian coffee scene will be won by an Indian brand. There is no doubt about it. It has happened across globe. It will happen in India, and there is high chances that we might be the one. But we'll be more than happy if someone else can also do that. या दिल्ली एयरपोर्ट उतरो, इंटरनेशनल आपको दिखता है. आप जाते हो यूएस, यूके, ठीक है, आपको वहाँ पे कौन सा ब्रांड दिखता है? उनके खुद का ब्रांड दिखता है, राइट. हम रेंट नहीं दे पा रहे हैं क्योंकि दिस इज सब मोनोपोली, राइट, ठीक है. सब जाके बड़े बड़े ग्रुप कैप्चर कर लिए हैं, ठीक है. तो ना तो हमें जगह मिलती है, ना थर्ड वे को मिलती है, ना सबको को किसी को नहीं मिलता, राइट, ठीक है. अरे यार, मतलब दैट इज समथिंग. हमारी कॉफ़ी ख़राब हो, हमारा सेल ख़राब हो, हमारी कैपेबिलिटी ख़राब हो, कल रात में भगा देना, ठीक है. बट out of 200 locations, I operate 67 location neck to neck with any of this global giant, ठीक है, and I'm doing 2.2 times better than any one of these people, including domestic airport जहाँ 1 करोड़ सेल करता हूँ मैं महीने का, ठीक है. तो चांस तो मिलना चाहिए ना. एंड दे वे लाइक डीजीसीए को कॉल घुमा रहे हैं, ठीक है, कि कैसे टेंडर होता है, एंड दे गॉट सुपर एक्साइटेड बिकॉज क्यों यूके में घुसो तो कोस्टा दिखता है, उनके 4 ब्रांड दिखते हैं. इंडिया में घुसो तो तुम्हें टिम हॉर्टन दिखता है. अरे यार, तुम अपनी कंट्री की ऐसी तैसी खुद ही कर रहे हो, ठीक है. नहीं होते समझ में आता, क्यों नहीं फैब इंडिया हो सकता है यार, ठीक है. आप सोचो कि क्यों नहीं निकोबार हो सकता है, क्यों नहीं ब्लू टोकाई, क्यों नहीं थर्ड वेव. इट शुड बी देयर, राइट, लाइक सो डू समथिंग अराउंड द इकोसिस्टम.
So do you think that change is slowly coming about, or we have a long way to go?
It is picking up a lot. I would say 10% reason why people love us is just because we are an Indian brand. मैंने अपने आंखों से, कानों से सुना है, ठीक है. सिकंदरपुर पे 2 लड़कियां आई, ठीक है, एक को ब्रांड नहीं पता था. शी वॉज मोर कन्विंस्ड अबाउट गोइंग टू स्टारबक्स, ठीक है. दूसरी ये बोलती है ये अपना ब्रांड है यार, ठीक है, यहाँ चल लेते हैं. आई लाइक दिस इज समथिंग which I would have never expected, and that this is bound to happen, ठीक है. मतलब आप you feel pride in मैंने स्निच पहना है, ठीक है. आई मीन लाइक आई लाइक द ब्रांड एंड इट्स व्हाई नॉट. सेम ज़ारा बेचेगा, सेम लेट्स से बांग्लादेश से बना हुआ जो भी यार ठीक ठाक कपड़ा है, ठीक है. इट्स आवर ब्रांड, लाइक वन शुड वियर दैट. व्हाट डू यू थिंक विल बी द विनर इन कॉफी इन इंडिया, ठीक है. लेट मी फ्रेम. It will be not around Blue Tokai because हमारे बस की बात नहीं है पूरा कॉफ़ी इंडस्ट्री चेंज करना, ठीक है। देयर हैज़ टू बी 4 5। द बिगेस्ट एडवांटेज और डिसएडवांटेज इज देयर इज नो कंपटीशन फॉर अस।
Not even close.
या मैं लाइफ में लोगों को जितना आता ना सिखाने के लिए रेडी हूँ। जस्ट ओपन फिर वो एक कैफे खुलता नहीं है, लोगों के अंदर ईगो आ जाता है, अरे यार आई वांट एटलीस्ट 2 3 मोर ब्रू टोका इन इंडिया, ठीक है, टू चेंज द एंटायर। कल को सपोज कंजम्पशन जिस हिसाब से बढ़ रहा है, ठीक है, मैं कैसे केटर कर सकता हूँ। अभी मैं 5 6 हज़ार में 500 कर रहा हूँ, 600 10% भी नहीं है, ठीक है। वही डबल हो जाए विच इज द डाटा, सो इट विल बी 12,000 करोड़। इमेजिन whether I am capable enough of doing 3,000 crore, you only know. And you never know, dearth of availability या good quality product might not lead to that 12,000 crore. तो मैं तो चाहूँगा ना कि भाई कोई आके इसको एटलीस्ट लाइक कलेक्टिवली वन शुड रीच 12,000 करोड़, एंड देन जिसके भाग्य में जो होगा, जिसका जो एग्जीक्यूशन होगा, वो अपना अपना चंग ले जाए। बट वो इंडिया में थोड़ा सा इंडियन माइंडसेट, इंडियन मेंटालिटी, पैसा बाद में आता है, ईगो पहले आता है, ठीक है। हाँ, उन्हें ये फैमिली मैन का है कि 5 है स्क्वायर फीट में, 500 में तो आदमी रहता है, 4,500 में ईगो रहता है, ठीक है। सो दैट इज़ वेरी ट्रू इवन इन बिजनेस ऑल्सो।